Let me take you with me to one of the most underrated areas of New Zealand, where we will find some of the best beaches in the world, discover waterfalls, forests, and learn about the unique wildlife of New Zealand. Good morning, everyone. This is our third day in the north of the North Island, and here is the beautiful view we are having around here. I am making now some breakfast, and then we are going south to an area close to Auckland. I forgot its name, I will leave it on the screen. And there we will explore so many things that are very close to each other. I think there are around 2 or 3 waterfalls, one trail, and one beach, or 2 beaches, and anyways, I will show you everything around. If you want to learn more about this accommodation and also about the north side of the North Island in New Zealand, make sure you check out my previous vlogs. I showed everything around there, and look at this incredible view we had from this accommodation. I miss it so much. But anyways, we've got to move on because today I'm going to show you so many incredible places. So we have just arrived at our second accommodation, where we will stay for one night, and it is super cute. Here is our entrance, and I will show you a little bit around. So we are entering over here, and there is our bed, and this is the living room. Let me remove my shoes, and we have some amenities here, some things over here, and let's see. Here is the bathroom, which is really nice. Here are some more things that we may need. Very nice. I love it. We also have a parking lot over there, as you can see, and it's pretty private. We have also a place here to stay outside. So we are not staying for so long here because we are just here to visit that area that I was mentioning earlier. I am leaving it on the screen, but it looks so nice that I really wish that we would have stayed for longer. Anyways, we don't have that much time in New Zealand, just 3 weeks, so for now I will show you just the best places we are visiting, even though we are not staying for too long in one place. So we have a microwave, and also in the kitchen we have some ingredients for breakfast, which is really nice, and we have lots of coffee and some snacks for coffee. Here is the listing if you are also interested. This is not an ad, my channel is not big enough for that, don't worry. I just recommend everything I see and I have a good experience with, from restaurants to hotels to activities to everything, so all my reviews are not for ads. So we are now in the car, and we are going to the grocery store to get some water because we don't have any more, and I don't know if the water is drinkable from this accommodation. But anyways, after that we are going to Piha Beach and Piha Beach viewpoint. I think it's called another one, Tasman lookout. I will leave it on the screen if I'm wrong. These 3 places are all almost in the same place, so we are going to see them pretty quickly and maybe get some drone shots too, and I will show you everything. After that there is a Mercer Bay loop track, which is a moderate hike difficulty, I think, and then there is another waterfall which has a moderate difficulty. I will show you everything. I hope we will be able to do everything, but they are pretty close to each other, so let's hope for the best. So we have arrived at Piha Beach, and this is the parking lot here. There are still some free available spots, and there is on the left the pathway to the beach. So here is the path to the beach. One thing that you really need to know about this beach is that it is super dangerous. I've heard the tour guide saying that there have been already 4 deaths this season at this beach. If you get in the water, just don't go too deep because the currents are very strong, and I see just a few people in the water and the waves seem really crazy. I will show you as we are getting closer, but indeed be careful here. If the locals say it's really dangerous, then it is, but other than that it is really super beautiful. It looks so dreamy, and it's also not that crowded, which is great. There's a car over here. So we are seeing these pretty blue things on the shore, and just so you know, these are really dangerous. They are, I think, from what I've read, jellyfish, and their sting hurts a lot. So if you see this on the beach, avoid going in, from what I've read from locals. So we are now going back to the car park over here. Hopefully it is this one, because you can also go that way, but I think it is over here. We are now in the car park of KiteKite Falls. You can see behind me the car park. It is still not paid, so far we have explored for 4 days the north of New Zealand, and no car parkings were paid, which is great. And you can see there are not many parking spots, but I think it's not that crowded, or at least during this time of the day. We are not sure if it's this way because there is a gate that is closed, so maybe we have to go on the road, probably. Anyways, this will be a hike. I think it will be around 1 hour round trip, but I will let you know how difficult it is, and I will show you the views. As you can see right now on the screen, I split this video in 3 different videos because otherwise it would have been way too long. But anyways, this hike was truly magnificent, and not only because of the waterfall, but also because there are so many information boards where you can learn so many things about the birds, the wildlife, the nature around here. So I showed you just a short preview of everything we did, and also you can see that we also saw a second waterfall, and then we went to an incredible beach that was mostly empty, and it quickly became one of my favorite beaches. And then we went to one of the most beautiful walks in the world called Mercer Bay Loop. But anyways, if you're interested in all of that, make sure you subscribe in order not to miss my next videos. They will both come next week. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.